Hey everybody, Juice here, your host of all the battle reports here at the Long War, where we always keep it icy. Big special shout out and thanks to all our Long War veterans. If you haven't already, stop what you're doing, head on over to longwar.net and become a veteran of the Long War today. Here to my right, Felix, the cat, Felix.
Meow.
Hashtag yes, is in the house. Beats Laboratory in full effect. Not only, we've been talking Age of Sigmar, we've been talking 40K. It has been an absolute blast of a day so far. I cannot wait to talk about these armies and get this game going with you, brother.
We're bringing in the Angel's Blade, and all the Terminators are dropping in. So I brought today the Storm Raven Squadron. These two little birdies right here, they're going to bring a whole lot of pain, I'm hoping, with missiles, assuming I can roll good. I have a long history of not rolling well, so we're going to find out. The meat and potatoes of this strike force really are the Terminators. I was talking to Juice earlier. We're going to have Terminator rain. All right, they're all dropping in because I have 3 tactical squads, all with locator beacons. Yes, you may say, hey, why do they got not bolters? Well, they're Blood Angels, and we're just rolling like this, all right? Also, my Angels are in the shop. They're all becoming Death Company, so they're not ready for prime time just now. Anyways, the headquarters unit, I got Captain K right there. He's going to be giving us that magical reroll that we really, really need to make this work, I hope. So hopefully we don't get tabled turn 1.
We got the Hater's Taint in full effect. Excuse me, the Traitor's Hate book in full effect. All right, veterans, let's dive into this list so I can let you know what we're going to be rocking today. This is the Traitor's Hate book in full effect. We've got 2 formations coming out of it. Right up front is the one that you're going to see, I think, in a lot of tournaments and a lot of chaos setting, is the Cult of Destruction. How I'm going to be rocking it at the 1,500 point mark is going to be my 3 Warp Smiths. Then I've got 3 squads of Obliterators, 3 squads of 2, and I'm rocking all Nurgle today. We'll dive in a little bit more later on what exactly those special abilities do for this formation. And then also, Blood for the Blood God in full effect here. We've got Karn the Betrayer, followed by the Maelstrom of Gore formation, which is my 4 units of Khorne Berserkers. You have heard it here. I'm going to make it work. This is my 2nd time playing Khorne Berserkers, and this is the time for them to shine. So let's talk rules and get this game going. All right, everybody, now that you know what we're playing, we've got books, formations, we got shit happening today.
We do.
All right, so now that you know what we're playing, let's go ahead and run down the mission structure we're going to be using. So it's going to be a Dawn of War deployment with 3 centered objectives, one dead center, and then 12 inches to the right and left of it.
My left, your right?
Yep, or my right and your left.
Okay.
And those are progressive, so that's going to be kind of cool.
Yep.
And then also we got kill points, Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Line Break. Felix, so let's get into what we think is going to happen. You got a lot of Storm Shields, dog, and yeah. I respect the shit out of any army that brings 10 plus Storm Shields. Especially if them motherfuckers can come out of the deep strike and charge me.
That's actually a little scary, but I'm afraid of them not being where they need to be. A scatter die is still a scatter die. She's
but you do have some
locator beacons.
Absolutely,
I do.
And what I like about them is that you want to know what? If you don't get everything on turn 1, you know what I mean? Like, hey, they're still in position, they're still whatever. On turn 2, if you don't get it on the first turn that they're able to come in. So that's going to be kind of clutch, you know? I do like the fact that you've got that and those Storm Ravens. I don't have any flyers.
Yes, I don't know how you're going to deal with them, to be honest.
I don't know. I'm going to shoot them a bunch. Obviously, the Obliterators. Let's talk about, because we haven't yet, my Chaos side special abilities from the formations. Okay, so we've got a couple. The Cult of Destruction is going to allow the Warp Smiths, are going to allow out of that formation for the Obliterators to shoot. If the Warp Smiths are within 8 inches, the Obliterators can shoot twice.
I can't even imagine.
And 2 separate units.
Yeah, I can't.
Now, they still have to follow the same guidelines, not shooting units back, or not shooting weapons back to back in subsequent turns. Obliterators. Yep. So that's pretty cool. But you're basically going to see today Felix, you're going to feel the firepower of 12 obliterators, but I only am going to have 6.
I'm looking forward to using this terrain as much as I can in order to kind of hide. And I kind of feel that's going to put me on a position for the locator beacons because everything's in the middle of the board on the tactically speaking. But, I mean, you got to bring some locator beacons just in case because I feel like you're going to be in my face real fast.
Real fast.
And,
so that's one side of the formations, one of the two that I'm going to be playing. The second one is the Maelstrom of Gore.
Yes.
Right, so just talk real quick. Everybody in that formation, Karn and the 4 units of Khorne Berserkers have fleet. They also get 3 inches to their charge. Are you kidding me? That is huge, guys. Like that is just off gates. First off, Khorne Berserkers should just have that shit anyway.
Ignores terrain.
But this right here makes Khorne Berserkers quasi playable.
Yep.
Now let me just go ahead and give you this nugget.
Is it a big nugget?
Yeah, I think it's a sizable one. You get Karn and the entire formation once a game in the movement phase. I get to do something kind of like your missiles do in the beginning of the movement phase. Every model out of the special or out of the formation gets to make a pile-in move and a full range of attacks in close combat, and you don't get to swing back at me.
Yeah, that's like the ancients in the other book.
Yeah, so I get to swing, do all my attacks, kill you, and then in that same assault phase, swing, do all my attacks, and kill you again.
That's on Berserkers and Karn.
That is solid. Really solid. So, without further ado, I know I'm going to have some troubles with some Storm Ravens. I feel like the mass firepower that I have still is going to maybe pose some threats for you. Ultimately, we got Khorne Berserkers, we got Blood Angels. It's about to go down.
It's going to be bloody.
It is. So, let's start rolling some dice. Let's figure out what side of the table and who gets to that ultimate go first roll. All right, homie, it's time to throw some dice and figure out how this is all going to play out. So let's roll to see for deployment zones. Yeah, you're not beating a 4.
Oof.
Knew it. I'll stay where I'm at on the side of the table. And then let's roll to see who deploys first. Not beating a 3. Not going to do it. Long worded up.
I'm going to use this opportunity to go first.
Hell yeah. All right, veterans, I know everybody is pumped now that we have both deployed up. Normally like seeing me try to seize the initiative, but it's not happening today. I'm going to let Felix do his thing. So without further ado, turn 1 to Felix.
So the top of turn 1, Blood Angels are actually going to hunker down, and we're just waiting for our Terminators to come in and the Storm Ravens to fly in and do some damage. Because quite honestly, I got 3 tactical squads of minimum size. We're not going to do a thing. So we're just going to hide and, pray to Sanguinius.
So that literally, I think, is the quickest turn 1 ever. So there's going to actually be no shots fired, it looks like. Felix has done his best to hide stuff. So my entire turn 1 is going to be moving and positioning. Got 2 squads of Khorne Berserkers over here. I'm just going to head and roll their runs and add it to it. All right, you got the 2 fatty squads of Khorne Berserkers with Karn chilling on this side. Oh yeah, you know when Karn is in the presence, they got to be moving a little faster than the last couple squads. Utilize some of their special abilities with that 3-inch extra movement to their charge. They've got fleet happening. Gonna make it do what it does. All right, just to kind of give everybody the battlescape here of what the chaos side is looking like. Got all the core of the firepower. I can't wait to showcase what these guys can actually do. On top of that, I've got layered threats throughout. That's another reason why I didn't re-roll this fleet back here, is because depending on where the Terminators are at, we've got these progressive objectives. I want to make sure that I'm a little bit of everywhere, but also get the counterattack from these Terminators instead of just bracing all the charges. I'm trying to think of next turn as well as this one. All right, Felix, it is your turn too. Let's see if you get these reserves in.
Pretty clutch roll. Let's see if we can make this happen. Well, we missed on the Storm Raven.
So the black dice was for the Terminators and the white dice was for the Storm Ravens. Sorry we didn't say that on camera. We had talked about it right off. But because of Michael Carlin, isn't that his name?
Captain Carlene.
Oh, same thing. Got it. Because of him, you're getting them in. All right, man. This is about to be a game.
All right. So we got the tactical squad with the Terminator homing beacons. We're actually going to use them. So we get our first beacon, first Terminator within 6 inches.
First squad of Terminators are coming in hot right there. Right. Where's the next unit going?
So with the other two, I decided I'd be a little ballsy with them.
Okay.
So I'm bringing one, dropping it right on the objective.
Absolutely.
We might scatter some, and we might actually be able to just roll right into them, so we'll see what happens. That's on target.
You did get a hit. That's awesome because that is this is progressive objectives. You're not going to be able to get that point right now, but it's kind of like here I am. Take it from me. And your third unit.
So the third unit, I'm honestly a little afraid of these obliterators right here. So I'm going to go ahead and place them nearby, not too far off the table because I don't want to scatter.
With this one. I like it. It's the play.
So we're going to see what happens.
It's a hit.
Oh, that's a scatter of 9.
9. It's not going to get you off the table, but man, is it going to put you close to it. Again, more than enough distance to be able to make your circle, but it's going to keep you out of charge range, at least for a turn.
Exactly. All right, so the Storm Ravens are coming in. We're using our Annihilation Strike on the Obliterators right over here.
And this is a once per game thing.
Right, exactly.
And just to give the verbiage real quick for all the veterans out there, it says at the beginning of any player turn, the Blood Angels player turn, you get to unleash all your missiles. Well, just to put in perspective, you also come on at the beginning of the turn because Felix is the owning player. He gets to choose what happens first at the beginning, both at the beginning of the turn. So you're opting to fly on and then also still at the beginning of the turn, go ahead and bang down these shots. So Felix, you are up on deck.
You are 4 Blood Strike missiles.
There are 8 Blood Strike missiles.
8, you're right, 4 each.
So I'll help you there, brother.
50%, not bad.
Well, actually, one better, and you're looking for anything but. My toughness 5 on my obliterators is not going to help me right now. Okay, so I owe you 2 5-up invulnerable saves here. No. Oblit down. Now this is strength 8. The Warp Smith. I'm going to look out, sir, both of these to the obliterator because I'm going to make one.
Bam.
There are my 2 5-up saves. Here we go. Let's see if I look like a hero. Make one.
Oh,
Stuck them both.
Wow.
Stuck them both.
All right, so the Storm Raven in the lead is going to try and continue to bang down on those obliterators over there.
It feels like you were shooting in the movement phase, and now we're in the shooting phase, and you're doing it again. I love it.
Back at it again.
All right. Those black dice are twin linked, right?
They are twin linked. Helps at least half of them. So we got 3 more and a melted shot.
Majority toughness 5.
Oop, that's 1.
Okay, so those don't. So I owe you 3 regular saves. I'll do these one at a time. Ooh. Let me check something real quick. 98% of my body was like, yo, he's a Warpsmith, just like a Tech Marine. He's got 2 up save. And then I was like, wait a second. This is Chaos. They usually take the shaft. But so that is a successful. I owe you 1 more. There's the one we were all looking for. He has 1 wound left.
All right, so Iceman back here is going to go ahead and try and take down Karn's unit as many of you guys as he can. Again, 4 shots from the assault cannon and melted gun.
While you're re-rolling dice and stuff, I want you to correct you real quick. Goose and Maverick were always the wingman. It was never Iceman.
Ooh, good point. So Maverick and Goose here are
Maverick
failing.
and Goose, for all our Top Gun references out there, there's a lot of veterans that rolled over right like they're like, gosh.
Felix doesn't know anything.
2, all right, I got 2 3-up saves. Save 1, drop a Corn Berserker.
All right, here comes at least an 8.
Snake, opposite of Snake Eyes. Long Wars. Wow, what a hell of a charge ranger there. All right, let me bust you down with 6 quick bolt pistols. Math. Oh, one dead Terminator. Roll it. One dead Terminator. Man, you just trip longhorned me right there, homie.
All day long.
Literally 1 billion inches is what you rolled. Okay, so do you want to issue a challenge?
No, we're just gonna hammer you down.
All right, I do.
Okay.
All right, Felix, here we are. I'm up first. So white dice are going to be the champion, so that means you're going to have to remove your captain, Storm Shield, before, because I'm killing you. That's just it. Here we go. So white dice up, needing 3s to hit. I don't get any rerolls or any of the buffs for being Corn Berserkers right now because I didn't charge. What did I say? All my captain or all my champions hit.
Pretty brutal.
Here we go. Now I need 4s to wound. Don't fail me. Don't fail me. Hey, I'm not mad with that. Champion's got to take 1, your captain there, and 3 additional. Snipe it out. Give me 1 Terminator.
No whammies.
Damn it. Felix, this isn't fair.
So the one real drawback to the orbital strike force is they count as a disordered charge when we make this first turn assault. Sounds fair to me, to be honest.
Yeah, to be honest, being able to charge out of the back, my gosh, do you know I would gladly give up my bonus attack for charging to be able to charge out the deep strike. 100%. All right, man, give me your worst. Corn Berserkers are gonna live.
I don't think so. I got white lightning claws coming in.
All right, and I'll need 4s to hit. That was more hits than I wanted. Okay.
Solid.
And then 4s rerollable with the white, and then anything but. Okay. Give me just not. There we go. All right, so I lose 4 total guys, including Sarge. So my champion is down, plus 3 more. And I'm fearless.
Not as good as I wanted.
Ready to live to fight another day, or in 6.5 seconds.
So this honestly wasn't as brutal as I was hoping. We did take down a couple of obliterators and a little bit of the berserkers, but all in all, his armory is still intact, and it's coming for me, and I'm a little bit afraid.
All right, my turn 2, veterans. Here we are. I do get first points, because I have a Corn Berserker within the 3 inches here. Let me just triple check here, everybody on camera. If I'm not mistaken, that unit did not get in. Is that right? Good to go. All right. So Chaos is on the board first for the progressive objectives, which I always like, especially going second. That's always huge. And hopefully I can have a pretty solid next turn. I've got some charges to make and got a bunch of weapons to shoot. Veterans, it is the shooting phase, and I cannot wait to bust this cool shit down. This is from the Cult of Destruction, Obliterator's Warpsmith combo. Here we go. I'm going to go 8 assault cannon shots up top to the first Storm Raven, which is Iceman, and then I'm going to come in hot with 2 sets of twinling plasma guns back here to the Terminators. So here we go. Lead Obliterators, Terminators. Reroll twin linked. Next one. Ooh, strength 7. Damn it. Ooh. 2 Storm Shield saves.
Or 1.
There we go. Guy down. Now veterans. Here we go. Got the firepower of 8 or 4 obliterators out of this one squad. I got assault cannons coming in hot up top. Looking for 6s. Would you like to jink?
No.
Bad move. Damn it. That would have been a good any other roll. But moving right along, I got a lot more obliterators to do. While we've got you here before we cut away, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Let me just go ahead and give you a quick 12. Wow, more than enough inches. Both hit. Man, I keep going with the 1s. Here we go. You're going to roll a 1. Nope.
Nah.
Stuck it like a champ, and assault cannon up top. 1 hit. I need a 6 to penetrate you.
Baby.
Oh, did not happen. Next squad of obliterators coming in next. We have made it to the assault phase, and Corn cannot be any happier. So here we go. Because of this formation, everybody, remember, I'm getting 3 extra inches to my charge. So, Corn Berserkers up first. Corn's unit coming in hot on these Terminators. Looks like an 8 plus 3 is an 11. I will even say I have to go through terrain, so that puts me down to a 9-inch charge, and that is all the inches. I'm only about 6 inches away after that. This is Khorne Berserker's day right here. So 3 plus 3 is 6, subtract 2 is 4 inches. This is actually going to be a little closer than I'd like. 4 inches from that model. Looks like that's exactly what I needed. I could probably even done it with a 3. All right, FEUX Turn is obviously issuing his challenge to your Sarge. Obviously have to accept it, kind of, right? Here we go. So we'll meet halfway in the battle here.
Battle in the Rune Crater.
Moonscape 9. All right, Karn is up way before you. I'm rocking 7 total attacks. I get hit on 2s. I do have some 1s here, but I have hatred as per his warlord trait, so I get to re-roll this. No 1s.
Not mad.
Nobody's dead in my unit. Here we go. Now, I am at strength 6, so I wound you on 2s. That is 7, 3 up invulnerable saves, home slice.
Wow.
Karn's a beast, an absolute juggernaut animal. 3 up saves, here we go.
Come on, Sarge.
Are you freaking kidding me? Sometimes you win games and you don't fail 3 Storm Shield saves. I've won a mini and I've lost a mini because of it. It looks like it's going to have to be up to the Khorne Berserkers. All right, it's time for the girth of these attacks to come in hot. Now, again, hatred. So I get to re-roll all these crappy 1s and 2s in the center. Again, looking for 3s.
Wow.
I'll see you making all of them while I hit with all of mine. Now, I do have Furious Charge, so this is going to be wounding on 3s.
Not so good.
Not mad at it. 13 2-up saves. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if you can pick them all up and not roll any 1s this time. Here we go.
Boss, maybe? Oof.
I'll take it. Right there.
Yep.
That's actually math. You know, 13 dice, 1 and 6. So 2 down. Now, simultaneously, these swings are going to happen, FEUX. I've got my champion, my Berserker champion, that has 4 total attacks with a Power Fist. Champion. So again, get to re-roll this.
Hatred is killing me.
All right.
Literally.
Literally, anything but. I've got 3 more Storm Shield saves for you, bro.
No big deal. Big deal.
I said to myself, just fail 2. Just fail 2. All right, 2 guys not in the challenge. Now, these 2 Joes are going to be able to swing back at me.
All right, so my Terminators have a whopping 4 attacks.
You need 4s to hit.
4s.
You're not as good in combat as a Khorne Berserker. It isn't a 1, everybody at home, so that means Khorne Berserker down, and you still get your 2 attacks from inside of the challenge.
Also 4s?
Yes, sir.
Just 1.
1 might be enough to do it. 1 5-up save. I want you to know he's not dying right now. Long War 6.
Oh!
Boom! He is not dying. He said he ain't going down like that.
All right, so we're covering the Overwatch just to cover all the bases. Despite what you may see, those are actually bolt guns, not bolt pistols. And we got 1 melted gun in there, which is the vanilla one. Unfortunately, not enough.
Waste of rolls. FEUX got it. Here we go. Khorne is so excited to get in there. They can't take it. So, just gonna go ahead and pile in. FEUX, we'll be able to do this Simo here, so everybody's going to get a chance to swing. Oh, we got 2 pile in here moves for you. These are not re-rollable, but I do hit on 3s. And looking for 3s again. 3-up saves.
No big deal. Pretty sure it's going to be a big deal, but almost. All right, so we got a whopping not a bucket of attacks coming from the...
And now the white is the ones that are in the challenge, because we know off camera, we apologize, guys. We went ahead and jumped in, issued and accepted challenges. So this is going against him. Perfect. Now you're looking for 4s. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Got to make it. And he does. And the Champion's Power Fist. Oh. That's all I have to say about that. Wow. I don't think, to be honest, I could be too much happier with a single turn. That was really clutch, guys. I picked up a lot of Terminators. 2 out of this unit. Charging in, coming in hot. Terminators just don't have enough attacks necessary to fight me off as of yet. Took down 2 out of this unit. And dwindled down all but 1. With the beast number of 3-up saves he made from Karn, I was really surprised. I thought I was going to nuke that unit. But he's got so much firepower and so many objective secured units, more than I think that's going to come to play whenever we're talking progressive objectives. Let's see how it plays out.
Alright, so I really need Tango and Cash, the Storm Ravens, to come in hot and finish off these Obliterators. And the Terminators over here are going to try and mop up whatever they can. And really just trying to survive and get as many objectives as I can at the end of my turn. Alright, so the Assault Cannons and the Melted Guns coming in hot into these Obliterators. We're going to see what happens.
Doing them both at once there. I like it.
Wow, just 1.
Well, and this is a twin link there for you, multi-melter.
True. Hey.
Alright, all hit.
Your very angry angels from the last round where their missiles did not really as much as I would like, but, you know.
Okay, so here we go. Go ahead and get these out of the way. What ones would you like me to take first? 2-up saves or invulnerables?
I like invulnerables.
Alright, so here we go. I got 5-up invuln on this dude right here. He is gone. Out of there. Now, I've got a Stonewall Jackson, some of these here, with my Warp Smith. I'm going to do 2 at a time.
Did I get 1/6? Would it be rending?
You are very right. I apologize. Would you like me to take the rending or this first?
You can do the rending first.
Okay, so I'm going to try to look out Sir here. It does go. Now, 5-up save. He takes a wound. Ooh, okay, so here we go. 2-up. Stonewall Jackson.
All day long. Alright, veterans, these Terminators have been slacking off for a little bit too long. We need a solid 5 inches to get in there.
5 inches looks good to me.
9.
9 won't do it. Sorry. Here we go. And now you did want to charge both units, right?
Correct.
Okay. There you go. All right, brother. So I got some Overwatches here real quick. 2 Melta Guns from my Forge Fiend, or Warpsmith, excuse me. That's 1 hit, anything but. Wow. Of course, the butt. And then 2 D3 from Wall of Death. So there's 1, and then add an additional, and then need 4s here to wound. All right, 2-up saves. Like a boss. All right, and if I'm not mistaken, we're all at I1.
Alright, so we got a whopping 6 attacks.
4 over here and 2 over there.
True, and the white ones are the off. And, So
that 3 actually doesn't hit. You're going to be needing 4s here.
Ooh, shenanigans.
Okay, so I owe you here. I'm going to put it 5-up save. A blit down. And then 1 over here on the blit as well. A blit with a wound. Okay, so now I do get my blitz swinging in. Need 4s. 3, anything buts. 3 invulnerables there.
Good thing for storm shields.
Clutch. Okay, now some people, these Warpsmiths, if you thought looking at this book, this was going to be attacks like a Warpsmith, this is so garbage. Oh, no, let me tell you what, brother. He, 2 base attacks, dual close combat weapon because he has bolt pistol, power axe. And then we have 2 attacks because of mechanicals. gets also +2 attack. So literally, each one of these dudes standing still is 5 attacks with a power axe. Are you kidding me? Needing 4s to hit. Wow. That is savagery. And
away, boss.
Needing 3s to wound. Cock dice. 6 storm shield saves you got to take on the chin.
Luck don't fail me now.
Wow. Back to back, coming in clutch. FEUX with the storm shield saves. I lost combat by 2. I saw that going a different way. Need to stick an 8 here. And I do. And over here, exact same thing. Sticking an 8. All right, brother. We got to swing this out one more turn. Wow, has the blood and guts occurred over in that area of the table. So, either way, Karn issued a challenge, slayed his opponent, so now we got to roll on the Chaos Boon chart for him. The first roll is going to be a 2. I'm in the 23. I get +1 attack. I'm with that.
Alright, so that was a really fruitful turn for me. The Terminators held strong against the Obliterators and the Forge Fiends.
Warpsmiths,
who were much more tentacles.
To be honest, they do some combat like Forge Fiends and all the other big monstrosities that the Chaos book has.
Luckily, those shields kept the tentacles away.
They did. Let me tell you, you were coming in hot with some 3-up saves. I love it.
Meanwhile, on the flank over here, the Terminators and the Tactical Marines actually did a number on these Berserkers and have whittled them down pretty significantly. They gotta look pretty.
Yep.
And then meanwhile, in the center of their board, the Tacticals got eaten by the Berserkers, who then retreated back to
take an objective.
Khorne would never allow that, but that's all right. I got Captain K and his tactical squad have whittled down the other Berserkers, and it's really just the 3 of them in a foursome, I guess. We'll see what happens.
Veterans, it is my turn 3. Here we go. So I want to talk about a couple things that are about to happen right now. Because of this maelstrom of gore, that is the formation that I'm utilizing from the Traitor's Hate book, I am going to call upon the Red Rain. Once per battle at the start of the movement phase, the Maelstrom of Gore can summon the Red Rain. When it does, every unit in this formation that is locked in combat can make a pile-in move and a whole nother free round of attacks right now. And I still get to swing everything in combat in my assault phase. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and roll Karn. I've been excited waiting for this. So because of that, I'm moving to 6 inches because of or 6 total attacks because of the boon chart. Now there's a little gray area. It just says make a pile and move and swing attacks. I would think go as far to say as I don't believe that I will be able to issue a challenge and do all this other stuff. I think I just get to swing. So here we go. Anything buts. Now I am strength 6. So again, FEUX, here we go, home slice. You got to make 5 saves. You can either say some Blood Angels die and then start taking them on Captain K, or you get to make the choice.
All right, so Captain Carlene's going to be a man and try and take some of these. So he's got a 4-up Iron Halo save. So let's see. We're going to go one by one and see how many he can take. Well, that's 1. We'll go again. Oof, that's 2 right off the bat. All right.
2. The rest lookout, sirs. Got it.
So here's 2 lookout, sirs. They make it. Here are the 6 on the 5s.
All right, so they're dead.
Die.
And now 1 left. Karn the Almighty, in the movement phase, lays waste. All right, now that my mini turn sub-phase is over, that's the technical term for it, we're going to go right into the movements and talk about it. So basically, I've got these thorns in my sides, or these storm ravens. The only thing I can do is try to keep putting some firepower down on them. I won his front left side, but I am losing my back right. So we'll see if these obliterators can kind of put that back in my favor on this side. So I went ahead and took those obliterators, moved them down, trying to move for the objective. So I just shot the assault cannon this past turn, and the plasma. So now I'm going to go Twin Link Melt-A-Guns. Reroll Twin Linked. Okay. And then I don't get double tap because of ceramide plating. So I'm Strength 8. Nothing. This next one, this unit will now go Twin Link Plasma. Why not? Here we go. Reroll Twin Linked. Next one. Oh, it gets hot. 2 up save. Okay. Strength 7, looking for a 5 or a 6. No dice there. Looks like that's all we had. Time to go into the combat phase. Here we go. We're at a bunch of pile in I1. So we're going to go Obliterator. A bunch of good nothing. And this is all both power axes. Warpsmiths. Again, needing 3s because of power axes. That is 4 saves. Let's see if you can take those on the chin.
Survey says. Ooh.
Well, hey, you want to know what? Out of 11 total 3-up saves I've made him take in this combat, finally failing 1 seems about right. And then now your attack's back. You got 1 guy here, the white dice again. Yep.
Oof.
I like it. 1 and 1.
Same as last time. Oof.
All right. So we are going to die. Nothing I can do about that. Chaos with all its glory has lost combat again. Looking for a 9. Okay, well, kind of up and down. Moved to one side to the center. I did lose exactly what I thought over in this corner. He is free reign to do what he wants. And the Obliterators and that, I really thought I was going to get out of this combat so I could get some extra shots on those Storm Ravens. It didn't happen, so we're going to have to go on to turn 4 with 2 full-up Ravens.
Alright, so we got to make a play. Iceman and Maverick are about to buzz the tower. We're going to try and contest this objective. Shoot up what we can, and then also our left objective, try and take that and hope the Obliterators just don't smash us in the face.
Got some movement there, Felix, taking over that side.
Yeah, the one thing I can definitely take is this objective, the combination of that CAD objective secure tactical squad and the Terminators should make sure I at least own that. Alright, so here comes the Harrier from True Lies. 4 assault cannons, 1 melt-a-shot. Wow. Didn't need Twin Link. And a wound. He's on fire.
Alright, so 2 cover saves, 1 dies, and then 3 armor. 2 more. Wow.
Alright, so Maverick back here hoping. That was an impressive technical display.
That was unbelievable right there. He just splattered 3 guys. So he's got Karn at the helm over on this side. So see what happens.
Come on, Maverick.
Twin Link comes into play here. So just you get to reroll the white dice.
Damn it, Maverick.
Doesn't matter.
6s? Nope. No rendings.
2 at a time.
Oof.
I'll take it on. Okay. Takes a wound.
Outclassed. Maverick.
Felix, if you want, I'll go ahead and get my attacks out of the way. The white is the Obliterator. Rep, bro.
So many attacks.
That's looking good. 4 Storm Shield saves.
3 up saves. Opposite of what I needed.
That's not what you needed, but we're all at I1. Can you drop me simultaneously?
Oof,
there you go. 3 out of 4. No, the 3 misses. Yep. Anything but.
Oof.
2 still stays.
2,
yep.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to stonewall. Here we go. 5 up. 5 up. Are you kidding me? 5 up. A Blit down. Lone. Warpsmith for the W.
Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, little sad my Terminators in the back really did not a whole lot.
I am so shocked right there.
But, you know, that's the way the dice crumble sometimes. Meanwhile, Iceman, Maverick, shooting into Karn and company. We're going to see how long that lasts. The key point here is I got objectives, and that's really all we got to do to win the game, I guess, right?
Wow, there is blood and death considering it's only the bottom of turn 4. Okay, so I've actually got a few models left, not many, but Karn is one of them, and that makes me happy. So I need to capitalize on a couple of these objectives. I am up 2 points, but I got to do some massive work to get him off of 2, or we're going to go into turn 5 tied up. Time to bust some shots down. Here we go. First round of shooting here. The assault cannon is back in play. Felix, you want to jink?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Here we go. Looking for those almighty 6s.
Ooh, there goes 2.
Got 2 Long Wars. So they are automatic penetrating. 6 plus 6 plus a D3. They both go through.
Oh.
No, not the explosion I'm looking for. Basically, you have 1 whole point for all intents and purposes right now. Plus the results, 5 and 3. Easy enough. And we're going to go right into assaults where Karn and his unit are going to try to take this one down in combat. So it's basically an unfailable charge because even if I were to roll Snake Eyes, because I'm getting plus 3 to charge distance. So we can just kind of move them all around, do what it does. So I have a single crack grenade from the squad. Does hit. Does nothing. Now it's time for the mighty Karn. All right, Karn, 1 billion attacks. Hatred, furious charge. All hit, that's what I like to see. I am now up to strength 7, Felix. You want a jink? It doesn't matter if you want a jink. It doesn't matter. I have Armor Bane, so I'm at 5, 11, plus 7, that's a pin. Kind of find out that's going to be a pin as well. Just put all the pins aside. This is how you can do this pretty fast. Again, 7 plus 7 is 14. For everybody at home for tournaments, roll your whole round. And then you can add an additional 5 plus 7 is a glance. 4 plus 7 is nothing. So it is definitely gone because of whole points, but the Gore Child is AP2, so let's see if it goes kaboom, and it does. How many inches? Felix, you're going to get all my guys. If I'm not mistaken, that is 5 total. Looking for 4s.
Should I roll one separately for Karn?
No, I get to choose. Wow, savagery. This is everybody but Karn.
Oof.
Drops a Corn Berserker. Gore Child, you animal. Well, I basically did all I could for my turn 4. I was able to clear off the center objective and do my best to do some kind of firepower to the other Storm Raven. I basically hunkered down with this lone guy back here to try to save a kill point because that's still in effect, everybody. And now this is turn 5, and it looks like at the top of Felix's turn 5, we're going to be tied up going in to the last turn. That's going to be so clutch.
Alright, so I really have 3 units, 3 objectives, not a whole lot of options, with the Raven being shaken and stirred. Losing his assault cannon has been brutal. So my play, the only one I have available to me, is to send the Terminators into the human blender that is Karn, while my objective secure tacticals secure that objective, and the Storm Raven's just going to try and grin and bear it and do what it can do. But really, the Terminators have got to show up and show why they're veterans. I saw Talon do this, and I was like, of course, that's how you're supposed to use that thing.
Talon's a baller.
Alright, so we're going to rapid fire those bolt pistols. Again, those are tactical squad, and the Melt-A-Gun. So, let's see what we got. Come on, guys. That's alright. I'll take that. And then 4's the wound on Karn?
Yes, sir. On the unit.
Oof. Oof.
All
Those
righty.
Terminators are in the way.
Look out, sir. He takes it himself like a champ.
Alright, so measuring this out, we got a solid 4 inches to add to because of terrain. So we got to make 6, below average.
Here we go. Let me do a little Overwatch real quick.
Oh, of course.
Karn is going to hit with his plasma pistol.
Nope.
I'm just kidding. Moving right along, sir. But I don't want to jip you. I did roll a 1, so I get hot. I need to make a save. Long warded up.
Alright, now we're going to try this again. Oh, the opposite of what we needed.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Alright, so that was really disappointing. But I guess my tactical squad are bubble wrapped. But yeah, not a good day.
All right, well, going into 5, I did pick up. FEUX wasn't able to pull me off my objective. So, boom, he tied. But I come up. It is right now 3-2 at the bottom of 5. Game plan for this, I'm smelling maybe breaking Karn off to go handle 3 Terminators. Hashtag, maybe. Every time I pick one of these up, I do what I just did off camera. I put my finger in it. I don't know if everybody else does that except me, but I feel this is what it's for, just so everybody knows at home. That's the only reason it's there. So, all good in the hood right there. You know what to do. This is exactly what Stoner Steve in my mind is telling me to do. Channel Corn and go ahead and move through terrain here, guys. Oof. 1 billion inches, aka 5, which is all I need.
Thought all you needed was love.
Nope. That's for the chumps. All Corn needs is 5 inches. Alright, time to double up again. We've got 2 twin link melta guns. Needing 5. And then 2 last cannons.
Solid.
1 jinx save, sir.
Oof.
And you stuck it. I have a melta gun and a warp smith. Ooh, he long warded.
All
I'm
right.
telling you, this one's gonna blow you up.
Come on, man.
If you don't, oh, clutch. All right, time to roll straight into combat. Charge distances, 1 billion.
The opposite of what I rolled.
Yep. And we're going to go ahead and try to charge over here, everybody. The obliterator's going in through terrain 6. I'm at a 4 total inches.
I can jink that, right?
No, sir, you cannot. And 4 is just going to do it. It's Karn time. Issuing a challenge, baby. Seem good to you? Here we go. All right. Karn is coming in with 4. 5 for dual close combat. 6 because of the boon table. Plus charging from rage. Here we go. Anything but? Yes,
You wouldn't even matter anyways with
yes,
the
sir. Here we go. We are at strength 7.
Wow.
5 invulnerable saves, storm shields. Let's knock them down right now.
Can you do it again?
All
Come
3
on,
dead.
Sarge. Opposite.
Not come to find out that's not what we needed.
These veterans are getting demoted.
That is all of them. And guess what we get to do, veterans? We are 2 for 2 challenges. I get to roll on the boon chart again. First is a 1. I like it. Second one is a 3. Let me get this book out. So the 13 is basically unworthy. It wasn't good enough kill. I guess the Chaos Gods looked down upon Karn and was like, yo, 3 Storm Shield Terminators? That's not enough. We're not giving you anything extra.
They did trip on their shoelaces and do us all.
So I get my consolidation. Total of 3 inches. There we go. Nobody's going back this time, FEUX. We want a turn 6 for a nice, good old tabling. Alright, so that was a solid turn 5 for the Chaos. I was able to, in combat, pick up the last Storm Raven. I am 1 up on objectives going into potentially my turn 6. if there is one. I will go up an additional one. Felix will also pick up one if there is. So, Felix, it's time. See if this game keeps going?
Let's do it.
All right. Looks like it's keep going. There it is. Turn 6.
All right. So, we're just going to shoot. Shoot. Oof. We are demoralized.
Here we go. There, not. Okay. So we've got a 3-up save and a guy's down from the melted gun. You charging me?
I can't. I'm relentless.
Oh, that's right. You rapid fired.
Yep.
So what a quick, fast turn 6 that was. Not too much to talk about when there's only 2 units. We're going to go right into my turn 6. Now, again, as we spoke, you tied me right now.
Yes.
And your turn 6. We are now at 3 and 3. Going into the bottom of 6, though, for me, my lone unit of Obliterators and Warpsmith are able to pull down. That puts me at 4. So, only one thing to do here.
Bring it.
There's no, we're not firing, and just in case, we're going to go ahead and put these 2 Joes up front for the Overwatch in case all his weapons and everything hits. We do want to make sure we've got a couple extra blades of wounds.
Come on, guys.
There
So
we
close.
go. Charge distance, 11 total inches, again, because of +3. And then we know what's about to happen. Issuing a challenge.
Sergeant will take it.
There we go. Karn, come to find out, he hits with everything. That's 8.
No big deal.
Needing 2s. 7 invulnerable saves.
I got a storm shield, right?
Yes, you do. Somewhere on this field, I actually think there's 5 or 6 of them here. 3 of them for sure right here.
Easily.
So now that is a good old-fashioned those 4 models are dead. Just for all funness, let's check that boon chart one more time. See if I turn myself into a spawn. Nope. 4D1. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Look, without further ado, that is it. That is the game. To find out all the juicy details. See what I did there? Juicy details. You got to tune in. Go head on over to longwar.net. Become a veteran of the Long War today. Thanks, everybody.
If you like these battle reports, check out thelongwar.net. Become a member of the Hall of Veterans today for the fastest growing library of war game related video content, modeling, painting, and playing, not to mention all the sick discounts I receive from some of our sponsors. TheLongwar.net is committed to bringing hobby back, and we can't do it without you.